what is the abundance of the clinical practices? That is it 30% the...
So first of all, as I said, Albania is a small country, and it has been in the shadows for many years.
True.
If you ask someone from outside of Albania, even in...
So how is the scenario of the part-time jobs in Albania? Is a student able to get the part-time jobs? How much fund they can get from a part-time job in a year? If you could just let us know more about it. Hello students, welcome to AcadFly YouTube channel. I am Keshav Pathak and we have somebody from a very recognized university in Albania. We have Western Balkans University with us and we will be discussing about all the courses available, the eligibility and all the things and details that you need to know. For that, we have Egle, who is the admission head for international students in Western Balkans University. Hello, Egle.
Hello, nice to meet you. Thank you for your invitation, first of all.
Thank you so much. So, Egle, we were discussing this before this podcast as well, and this is something that I actually want every student to know, that what all are the eligibilities for somebody to choose a course in Western Balkans University, Albania?
Okay, so first of all, we have some basic criteria regarding the grade average.
Okay.
So for bachelor right now, we have the 70% criteria.
Okay.
For our integrated programs, we have the 80%. Because you should understand, these integrated programs are the most demanding ones. So they are not for every student, in a sense. They require a lot of much more dedication, much more time, much more commitment than the bachelor programs. So this is the first requirement that we have. The second one will be an online interview that the department of that particular subject will do with the student.
Okay.
This interview is not to test the student's knowledge, because in our university you start from scratch. You don't need any prerequisite, let's say, information like biology, chemistry, physics, etc. You'll start from the beginning. Yeah. These interviews will be more to get to know the candidate, get to know their aspirations, see how, if they are able to communicate fluently in English, because our classes are fully in English. So students should be very good at reading, writing, speaking. So these are the main criteria.
Okay. In terms of EPT, like English proficiency test, do they have to give any examination for English, or if they have the medium of instruction, which is MOI, it works?
The medium of instruction is enough.
Perfect. But because that is something a lot of students struggle to get, but if they have the MOI, they can definitely get
From what I've seen, everyone in India has done their classes in English.
Yeah.
So it's not an issue.
Actually. Apart from that, so I just want to know what all courses are available in Western Balkans University.
Okay. We have a lot of courses, but I'll say the main fields that we focus on. So we have the dental fields, which are the integrated studies in dentistry and the dental technician. We have the technical medical fields, where we have many subjects, such as medicine, pharmacy, nursing, biotechnology. So many courses regarding the medical field, physiotherapy, etc. We have also economy, technology, and innovation. This includes like computer science courses, economy and data science, finance. So these are the main three departments that we are focused on in our university.
Okay. Like as you mentioned, you have almost all the healthcare courses. We have seen this, and the world is seeing that there's a huge demand going on for the healthcare professionals. And especially European countries are struggling to get the nurses. So the course that you have for nursing, could you just let us know the details about the nursing course that you have in Western Balkans University?
Okay. So first of all, the course is a 3-year bachelor study. And this is enough for a person who is studying nursing to go to the job market directly after graduating this bachelor. This is, of course, general studies in nursing. Okay. We also have a master, which you can follow after this bachelor, where you can be specialized in 5 different fields of nursing. Okay? Nursing as a program in our university has the benefit of our facilities. West Barras University is partnered with the largest group of hospitals in all of the region, so not only Albania.
Yeah.
These hospitals control, let's say, 80% of all of the healthcare market in that region. So this is a big bonus in terms of offering job opportunities and offering the practice from the first year of the studies.
Great.
So we put a lot of emphasis on practice. Our nursing students start practice from the first year until they graduate, so they are true professionals after graduating. One of our main connections that we have in the field of nursing and physiotherapy are Median laboratories.
Okay.
And the Cambridge laboratories. Median laboratories are in Germany, mainly. They have hundreds of branches in Germany. And as I said, they're specialized in nursing and physiotherapy. Right now, we are offering a very good opportunity for physiotherapy and nursing students to go and do an internship of 5 days in these laboratories in Germany with all the expenses paid. Of course, this is competition-based. Oh. It is not for every student, but it is a very good chance that the students can benefit from.
So this is actually for the students who get good merits?
Yes, and those who are dedicated, let's say.
Okay.
But practice is for everyone.
Totally.
For everyone.
So like you mentioned that you do focus a lot on the clinical practices, the internship, yes, going to the hospitals and everything. So can you just let us know that what is actually the schedule of a student? So if they do their education, what is the abundance of the clinical practices? That is it 30% the roster would be like they would be working somewhere, or it's some or the other way?
So there are many different ways. We organize events, let's say in the university, because we have the facilities, where students can do the basic practice of nursing. Yeah. They go to the hospitals also. We also have representatives, as I said, from these laboratories that I mentioned. Yeah. They come to the university, do real hands-on practical experience with the students. Okay. These hours are all recognized in their degree after graduation. So it's known practice with X number of hours in the end.
That's great. This is something that definitely going to help them for their full time.
Yes.
However, so we have seen this culture in Europe a lot, that most of the students rely on themselves rather than on their parents for the funds. And Albania is one of the countries where they get this opportunity to do part-time and fund their own education, which is something which I also believe is actually a very good way to get your education done, because when you can invest on yourself, that's the best way rather than relying on anybody else. So how is the scenario of the part-time jobs in Albania? Is a student able to get the part-time jobs? How much fund they can get from a part-time job in a year? If you could just let us know more about it.
Okay, as you said, this is one of the most important things for a student when they want to go study abroad. Yeah. And I agree with you. It is a very good thing to do because it toughens you up.
Actually,
as a character.
It's a motivation.
Yes. In Albania, there are many job opportunities right now. Yeah. Albania is a small country, but it has an even smaller population. I would say we are around 2.5 million people in Albania. So the job market has a lot of gaps. Right now we are seeing an economic boom. Many other countries of Europe, they are going under recession. Yeah. Right now at this moment, Albania is going in an economic boom. So this is the perfect moment for a student to come from outside, be a professional, and benefit from this economic boom. We currently have 150, 160 students from India, mostly from Kerala region. Okay. Because that's where we were mostly focused on our marketing campaigns in the past. The majority of them are working, part-time and full-time. This is entirely in their head. So the students who are working are only the ones who can handle that load. Because, to be honest, it is demanding. Because you have to study, work also, you have the time. So during the day, you'll have 3 or 4 hours of classes. Yeah. You'll have short breaks between them. So this gives the students a chance to study in these breaks. And they will be done usually by 3 maximum 4. This gives them plenty of time during the day to pursue a part-time job or a full-time job.
Oh.
And as I said, in Albania, there are many gaps in the job market, usually in the service industries. So the students can benefit from these options. Albania is very tourist-driven economy, so all of these positions are in high demand.
Okay. So recently, I was reading an article and I've seen that Albania tops the chart when it comes to international students flocking to a country. In the recent years, it was 136%, which is the highest in the European countries, because Albania was not seeing much of international students earlier, but now it is one of the top country for a lot of students, and they've topped the chart. Now, just want to know that they would be a part of EU by 2013. So is this the reason, or what do you think, what's the significance of this high rise of international students going to Albania? What is something that is motivating them to go to Albania, and what all things Albania offers them when a student plan to go to Albania?
So first of all, as I said, Albania is a small country, and it has been in the shadows for many, many years.
True.
If you ask someone from outside of Albania, even in Europe, where Albania is, some of them might say, what is this? The first time I'm hearing.
Yeah.
This was many years ago.
Yeah.
So right now, Albania is very well known, especially in the industry of tourism.
Yeah.
And this opens internationalization, always tourism. So the students are starting to choose Albania as a new destination, mostly because of the affordable fees, considering that we are getting a European standard education. Because in Albania, the degree that you get is easily recognized all over Europe and the world.
Great.
So you're getting affordable fees, an affordable lifestyle, considering an European country, let's say.
Yeah.
And you are also getting this, as I said, job opportunities that I mentioned. That many countries of Europe are hard to offer to the students at the moment. So we've been having this huge flock, as I said, of students, but it is not very big. We want more.
No, actually,
we want more foreigners in our country.
I was in Albania and I got to know that Mother Teresa was from Albania only. So it has already been a revolutionary country, and I've seen that in past 5 years how Albania is growing, and that's why it's a choice of a lot of students. Now, this is something that we don't see much in India, is the gender equality in terms of nursing. Now, we have a myth going on in India that most of the nurses needs to be females only. Male nurses is actually not a profession in India. We have male nurses, but I don't know, there's a myth going on, and majorly the boy students do not prefer going for nursing as a professional. So I just want you, if you could let us know how the scenario is in Albania and the European country when it comes to nursing.
No
Do we
issue.
see a lot of male nurses?
Of course.
Okay, that's great, because when I was there, I did not even felt like that.
I didn't know this existed actually in India, because I've seen so many males coming to
they are going
nursing.
to Albania. They are going to Albania.
Okay,
they're going
so
to other
this
countries.
is an issue, a society issue
in the
here.
society currently in India, male as a profession, male nurses is something that doesn't exist. And that's why we just want the students to be very clear about this, that actually it's one of the best professions
There is no
when
prejudice.
it comes to European countries.
There's no prejudice regarding this.
Totally. After that, this is something that I want to know from you again, that let's suppose that a student has completed their BSc in nursing. What all opportunity they get in other countries, or if they want to pursue course or work-wise, what all opportunity that they get?
Okay. So first of all, what I tell to all the students that I meet here is that we want to keep you in Albania. But it's entirely in their hand at the end of the day. We are offering the students all the opportunities that they need to build a career for the future, either in Albania or outside of Albania. As I said, in Albania, we are part of the largest group of healthcare institutions
Yeah.
in the region. So this in itself equals job opportunities in Albania, first of all. Secondly, as I said, the degree in Albania, the nursing degree, it's easily recognized all over the world. So a student can go to Germany, Italy, wherever, and that degree will be helpful for them to start a job or to pursue higher education. We are offering language classes, which are part of the curricula, so they are not with extra payment. They are mandatory, okay? But it is up to the student which language course they want to choose. So either German, Italian, or Albanian if they want to stay in Albania.
How easy it is to find a job in Albania after completion of the education, be it lab technician, nursing, physiotherapist, or dentistry? How easy it is to find a job?
All of these professions are in high demand.
Okay.
Because we've had this, in the past years in Albania, we've had this issue of immigration.
Yeah.
Many of our professionals went outside of Albania and they left many gaps. So right now we are suffering for professionals, especially in the healthcare.
Okay.
So all of these job positions could be filled by the students right now.
Yeah.
The medical industry is one of those professions that will never be replaced or will never die.
Yeah.
So it is one of the safest, let's say, and the most demanding positions. Right now in Albania we're experiencing something we call medical tourism.
Yeah.
So people from all over the world, especially Nordic countries, German countries, Norway, Denmark, United Kingdom, Italy, they come to Albania to do any type of medical service, from the basic to the most complex.
Yeah.
Hair transplants, aesthetic surgeries, full body analysis, dental care. Why they do this? Because in their country is a lot more expensive, first of all. And second of all, in their country they have to wait for 3 months
True.
to do a simple analysis.
I was surprised.
In Albania you do it in 1 hour.
I was like picking somebody in UK and they informed me that just to have a testiculotomy surgery, they have to wait for at least 1.5 to 2 months.
Yes.
So which is a huge gap, and that's why I believe a lot of people are flocking towards Albania, which is actually a very good destination.
But this all translates to opportunities for the professionals who live there. So it's demand which creates the supply.
Also, we've been seeing this like geopolitical issues going on, countries for the immigration and all. I was speaking to somebody because Albania is again a country where I actually want a lot of students to go to. I was speaking to an immigration lawyer and they informed me that actually in Albania it's 100% immigration for Indian students. There's no hassles as such. So could you just let us know how somebody can plan their visa and everything to make sure that they land up in Albania without any problems?
Okay, for this you'll have the students will have 100% our assistance.
Okay.
So we will provide the contact of someone who knows the field very well, every type of documentation that they need.
Okay.
Last year for Indian students we had 100% approval. Okay. We only had some issues with students from Nigeria. Every other nationalities, 100% approval. So the assistance will be, when it comes to the specific things that a student needs to apply for a visa, that is mostly a political, diplomatic issue.
Actually.
Which I can't address because I'm not a professional in that field.
True.
But as I said, our assistance will be 100%, from the application to the graduation and even graduation.
Yeah. So as we all know that the intake is actually very near. It's September intake and the classes would be starting by October. Could you just let us know that what would be the deadline that before that a student needs to start the application, otherwise it's not possible for them to get through this intake?
I would say by the end of June.
Okay.
Or
which is near.
We can do also middle of July, something like that. We've done even
but just to
the
be
end
on
of
the safer
July.
Side. Yeah, just
us as a university, it is not an issue because we can process in record time. the documentation. The issues start when you go into the visa application and all of that. But even the visa application, it shouldn't take more than 2-3 weeks maximum. So always it's better to start as early as possible. But right now at this moment we are still in time to do the whole process.
Okay. Could you just give a some tips to all the students who is actually planning for September intake, that what all they can do as soon as possible to get their selection done? Any tips, any kind of information that you want to give to them? You've given one, that they have to start their application as soon as possible.
Yes, as soon as possible.
June end.
Submit the documents that we need. So after that, they will go under an evaluation, but this is our part.
Yeah.
We can fast track it if
like
we
you
need
also
to.
mentioned about the documents. What all documents are required for students to submit
Initially, the basic documents are a copy of the passport, the transcript of all the years, 10, 11, 12, the MOI, English proficiency, and the diploma, if they already have it. This is the basic documents. But we can compromise on this in the beginning. So some students may get the diploma a little later, let's say. Or their 12th grade might come in a little later. If we see that the grades of the student in the 10th or 11th are very good, this means the student is going to follow the same path in the 12th. So we can start with the admission process even without this documentation. And when the student has the documentation, they can submit it to us to go through the other part of the process. If the student
do not have 12th grade, they would get the conditional offer letter, but after they submit the 12th, then they will get the complete offer letter.
But they need to submit it in order to do the full application process. So the last step is the admission letter, invitation letter, which are crucial for the visa application.
Actually. So I believe you have given us a lot of information, and I would definitely like to have a meeting with you again in Albania. We've already met.
Yeah, we already met.
So we'll surely have a meeting again, because the students have a lot of questions. And for that, I would request all the students, if you have any questions, drop down the questions on the comment sections. And I believe we'll have all the time to answer all your questions.
Yeah, of course.
And if in future you have any questions, just reach out to us, reach out to AcadFly, and we'll surely help you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Egli, for your time.
It was a pleasure.
I'm so thankful to you that you've taken a flight from Albania, came here, and you're going back. But thank you so much for your valuable time, and we'll definitely connect again.
Can I just address one last thing to the students?
Yeah, sure.
So why choose Western Balkans University? 4 reasons, okay? First, a degree that is recognized all over the world and Europe. A very strong degree. Second, real clinical practice from the first year until graduation, so you are a real professional. Third, the best connections possible to get a job in the future. And fourth, you'll gain a second family.
Now after hearing all of this, I believe I should leave this profession and join Albania for some of the course which you may offer me. But thank you so much. It was actually a very informative session. And student would definitely, and considering how good Western Balkans is, student would definitely consider it for all the courses that you have.
And as I said, they will have our assistance from beginning to the end. In Europe, when you go as a student, they just help you with admission, and they let you to swim on your own.
True.
In our university, from beginning and even after graduations, the students will be assisted for any job opportunity possible.
That's actually something very great, and it's rare. We don't find it much. But with Western Balkans, this is something which is additionally something good about Western Balkans. So thank you so much, Egli, for this very informative podcast. I believe all the questions that the student has already been answered. But students, if you have any questions, drop down the questions in the comment box, and we'd have Egli to answer all these questions. With that, if you want to actually join the university webinar, they are running webinars every week at 5 p.m. If you want to have any information for that, just let us know, and you can join the webinar directly with Western Balkans University. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Egli, for your time.